So news broke not too long ago for the new Captain America, what's it called, Brave New World movie, that Red Hulk will only have about 4 to 5 minutes of screen time in the movie, and everybody's upset. Everybody says they were lied to because Red Hulk was featured somewhat heavily, or at least moderately, in the trailers. But I'm not surprised by this. I never thought Red Hulk was gonna be somebody that was getting 10-15 minutes of screen time. So that, I never thought that would be the case. 4 to 5 minutes is about what I expected from him to be in the film. My thought process was that it was basically going to be General Ross, who is Red Hulk in human form. General Ross, whatever he has against, I can't say Captain America because I can't accept Falcon, Sam as my Captain America. It ain't my Captain America. Steve Rogers is my Cap. So I'm going to call him, what is he, Falcon, right? I'm going to call him Captain Falcon. And that's so disrespectful to the Captain Falcon.
Show me a move. Come on.
But I'm going to call him Captain Falcon. Bear with me. So whatever he has against Captain Falcon, whether he's trying to stop him, whether he doesn't want him to take the mantle, whether he's trying to kill him, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know what the plot is. But I figured it'd be a situation that was like, okay, General Ross is sending his people out, the government, whatever, to try to stop Captain Falcon or whatever secret government group he might have. I don't know. And whatever, they're messing up. They're not getting it done. And then he's like, all right, F it. I'll just do it myself. And General Ross, he can't stand Banner. He can't stand Hulk. But he ends up taking on those gamma genes himself, if you will, and injects himself, whatever. So he's like, F it. I'll do it myself. I'll go get the Captain Falcon. I'll go get him. And you'll get it for one scene, and he fails, whatever. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. Assuming that he fails, somehow Sam Wilson takes him out, and that's the end of it. That's pretty much what I expected. Did not think Red Hulk was going to be, specifically Red Hulk was going to be the main antagonist in this movie, where they cross paths 2 or 3 times throughout the movie. I didn't think that was going to happen. Whether it's the final act or, the second to the last act or the middle act, I don't know. But pretty sure you're only going to get one fight scene wherever it's at in the movie. Like, that's pretty much what I expected. Of course, they're going to put Red Hulk in the trailers fairly moderately to try to draw your attention, to make you want to see the film. It's like, oh, this isn't just some knockoff, Captain America. They got the Red Hulk in this. We haven't seen Red Hulk yet. Hell, we haven't even seen regular Hulk rage as much as he should. Hulk's been nerfed in the MCU. Hulk ain't Hulk. They've completely disrespected Hulk in the MCU. Don't get me started on that. That's a whole nother thing. So it's like, okay, we're about to see, we can't see the Hulk rage out. We'll get to see Red Hulk rage out. That's all it was. Get you to buy a ticket to get in a seat. I didn't think any more of it. So, not surprising to me about what I expected. I mean, when you really think about it, when you look at just Hulk in the MCU, and each film he was in, when you break it down, as Hulk, he hasn't had much screen time. He hasn't. And you might say, oh, it's an Avengers movie. There's so many characters, so obviously he's not going to have that much screen time. And the most screen time he probably had was probably Age of Ultron. And a lot of that had to do with that lengthy fight scene against Iron Man in the Hulkbuster armor. Because after that, you notice in the final fight scene, when we see Hulk again versus Ultron, Hulk is featured the least out of all the heroes in that final sequence against Ultron and all the robots. Because they probably say, hey, we spent all our money on Hulk in the fight versus Iron Man, so let's feature these other people more. And then you might say, okay, but what about Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok? Well, think about it. You saw way more Bruce Banner in that movie. And that was more of a, I don't want to say buddy cop movie, but even though Hulk wasn't featured in the title, Banner was with him pretty much the entire way from the point he ran across Hulk in the stadium. So you had that fight with Thor, and then you had the scene where they're, you know, in the, I don't know what you call it, they're in the room just chopping it up, you know, Hulk like raging fire, Thor like smoldering fire, whatever he said. And that was it. You don't see him again till the ending fight scene against Surtur, and Hulk fights the wolf. I forgot his name, the character's name. But that was a very short scene. That was not any type of extended scene versus that wolf. You know, he catches them, they fall into the water, and that was pretty much it. Then Hulk jumps to try to punch Surtur. Then he picks him up and jumps onto the spacecraft. That was it. That Hulk didn't, as Hulk, he didn't have that much screen time. Even in Ragnarok. That was mostly Bruce Banner. So think about it. So no surprise to me. No surprise to me. I have been waiting for a Hulk solo movie, and at this point, if it's going to be Professor Hulk and how they completely ruin this character through the MCU and especially through She-Hulk, I don't even want to see a Hulk movie unless they get him back to some type of internal conflict and the rage monster comes out. That's what I want. But if they're gonna do this woke BS, this timid Professor Hulk, I don't want it. I don't. Hulk's my favorite Marvel character, and it's been sad watching him progress through the movies. Ang Lee's Hulk gets a lot of crap. But if you actually pay attention to that movie probably does more justice to Hulk's character and Hulk's lore. And it focuses on trauma so much. It's a very deep story. It's long, it's slow at times, I get it, but they really do justice to Hulk's character. They really do in that movie. It's worth another watch if you're willing to watch it. I'm sure there's some YouTuber out there that's broken it down perfectly. There's somebody that does it for every movie, and there's somebody that does the opposite for every movie. So take a look at both perspectives, if you will. That's all I gotta say about it. Appreciate y'all for stepping in. That's a wrap for today's episode. I appreciate each and every one of you for stepping in, showing your love, showing your support, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Now, I could sit here and smack you all around with the generic like, comment, subscribe BS, but nobody gives a damn about that. So do whatever the hell you want to do, because you're going to do it anyway. Now, I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead. I am Boo, and I am out.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.